Did you know that the human brain takes in around 11 million bits of data every single second? But our conscious minds can only process about 40 to 50 bits of data every second. So, because our brains can only process a limited amount of data, as human beings, we get really good at making assumptions about the world and people around us. It's how our brains work. It's how they were designed to work. There are 3 things that are really useful to know about how we make quick assumptions about other people and situations. So the first thing to know is that we can only take in a very, very limited amount of data about a situation or an interaction. The second thing to know is that we tend to take in the information based on what we already believe about other people and the world around us. And the third thing to know is that we embed assumptions into our brains as truth and hard facts. Now, as we said before, our brains are designed to make assumptions. However, there are many, many studies out there that look at how many times we as human beings make wrong assumptions. And whilst there's no definitive answer or percentage around when we make incorrect assumptions, we would all do well to raise our awareness on when we are caught unhelpfully in that loop with perhaps biased or incorrect assumptions. Because as a leader or as a colleague, when we make particularly unhelpful or negative assumptions about a situation or other person, we are immediately creating blocks and problems, both in terms of the relationship, but also in terms of what's possible for that person and perhaps for our team. So in order to help our assumptions to be as helpful as possible, think about a situation, a conversation or a relationship, perhaps at work, where you might be unhelpfully caught in that assumption loop. Take a couple of minutes to really think about the story and the assumptions that you hold in your head about that person or that situation. Simply taking the time to raise our awareness of our assumptions is the starting point to helping us to break that loop.
4D Human Being, developing the communication skills, leadership and well-being of your people.